We're buying a house today! We just had a little passport debacle where we thought the whole thing was gonna fall through because we couldn't find our passports anywhere, but luckily we found them. Make sure you do that the day before you need them because that was a horrible idea. And yeah! There's so much nervous, anxious, anxiety, energy, but maybe after we'll have a little treat. Soft serve? Coffee and soft serve? I agree. There's apparently a lounge with snacks. Snacks were not nearly as cool as we thought that they would be. They're microplastic snacks. They could have Oreos, but not Oreos. We'll just have to get coffee later. Kind of interesting that the most exciting days of your life are usually the days where you have the most waiting. Like when you get married, you spend most of the day just like anxious and excited to get married. Like buying somewhere, you spend most of the day like waiting on your real estate agent, waiting to sign, all of those things. So most exciting days are actually spent waiting, which makes waiting one of the most exciting activities you can do.
That's meta. That's deep.
Thanks. Alright, what you got there? What is that? Where's that big envelope?
Documents have been acquired. We have documents.
We're here, we're in our new space. Welcome. Let me give you the tour. Okay, so right when you come in the door, this is going to be Alex's office. Here. Alex's office. Amazing.
Amaze.
Amazing. Okay, check it out. Whole storage closet. I'm so excited. I'm already dreaming of all the things. Just gonna cram in here. In unit, washer and dryer. Shut up.
Doesn't sound like a big deal, but in Chicago,
Big deal. I'm pretty sure it's probably 50, 60 years older than me, but like, cool, the castle, baby. Okay, coming in here. Bath, shower, combo. Very excited. Currently, this whole bathroom is a hot mess, but don't you worry, I have big plans. Okay, one bedroom, open unit, not technically a loft, but there is an open ceiling. We're hoping eventually to cover the ceiling, but that might be really hard with the pipes and the sprinkler system, so 6'7". We don't have a walk-in closet, but we each have our own closet, which I am so excited about. So that one's gonna be mine. This one is gonna be Alex's, and are you guys ready for the best part yet? Come on. Amazing. These are a little more orange than we would like, but we're so excited. The process this morning was really easy. They said it's gonna take 3 or 4 hours, and we literally signed in like 40 minutes, and it was super easy. Now, we're exhausted. So, I think we're gonna go stare at some paint swatches for a while, and then maybe go get cozy. Bye guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Hello and good morning. It has been a whirlwind. Yesterday, something about after we got in and we got keys and we started like looking at colors and everything, I just crashed so hard. But I wanted to catch you up on what happened. It was really easy, honestly. Like the whole process was really easy. We signed some stuff. They gave us the keys and then we went back to our new apartment and they gave us like a little tour of the trash room and the mail room and all of that important stuff that you really need to know about a new building. And then we had the cutest little picnic in our apartment. So we picked up small cheval, which is what we actually ate when we moved to the city for the first time. The first thing we did was get small cheval and eat it in our new apartment. So we wanted to keep that tradition alive. So I set up like a little picnic while Alex picked up the orders. Today, we are meeting a contractor in just a few minutes over there, so I actually need to go get over there. Today is going to be a busy day of cleaning and getting things sorted, choosing paint colors, setting up Wi-Fi, like all of those logistical things that I am very excited. I'm very excited to take you guys with me. There is one thing I'm going to share really fast. Part of my outfit yesterday was these bracelets. They're friendship bracelets and they say hang the curtains, and I just kind of wanted to share, like I very specifically wore these yesterday and I want to share with you guys why. Jeremiah 29, but basically it's about the Israelites being in exile in Babylon, and I'll read it and then I'll explain, okay? Jeremiah 29 starting at verse 4. This is what the Lord God of armies, the God of Israel, says to all of the exiles I deported from Jerusalem to Babylon. Build houses and live in them. Plant gardens and eat their produce. Find wives for yourselves and have sons and daughters. Find wives for your sons and give your daughters to men in marriage so that they may bear sons and daughters. Multiply there, do not decrease. Pursue the well-being of the city I have deported you to. Pray to the Lord on its behalf, for when it thrives, you will thrive. So something I've experienced in a lot of different seasons of my life is not knowing how long I'm going to be somewhere. Like I went to college in South Carolina, and the whole time I was there, I was like, should I transfer? I don't know. Like, do I even want to major in theater? It was kind of this whole big, I don't know if I'm going to be here. And then when I graduated from college, I moved back to North Carolina, and the whole time I was there, I was like, I'm probably not going to be here that long. I ended up being there for 3 years. And then when we moved to Chicago, honestly, we were like, oh, I don't know, like maybe we'll just stay a couple of years. Like I don't know how long we're gonna be here. When I read this verse, actually this was a Bible study that I did a long time ago. My friend shared this with me and I was like, wow. And to me I feel like what God's sharing with me through that is wherever you are, just get comfortable. Build houses, get married, invest in the city that you're in. And so that's what I'm really trying to do. The reason that these friendship bracelets say hang the curtains is because when Alex first moved into his house, it was supposed to be a starter house. He was going to be there a year, invest in the property. It was cheaper than rent, and then he was going to sell it and go somewhere else. So when I was helping him move in, I was like, do you want to hang up the curtains? And he was like, no, I'm not going to be that long. Well, a year passed, and I was like, oh, should we hang up the curtains? And we were like, nah, you're definitely gonna be leaving here soon. Yeah, like we've already been here a year, you're definitely gonna be leaving soon. That pattern continued on for 4 years, and then we got married. And when we got married, I was like, we should really hang up the curtains. Like it's affecting our sleep. We're not sleeping well because the light is like blocking us. And we were like, nah, we're definitely not gonna be there that long. And of course, we stayed about a year after we got married. It's just always the way things work, right? Like you never know where you're gonna be, and there's this feeling of like, oh, I shouldn't try too hard because I'm not gonna be here that long. And I had no idea how long we're gonna be in this next apartment. I didn't know when we moved here how long we'd be here. And we made this space our home, and it was wonderful, and I'm so glad that we invested the time in making it nice. So all of that to say, wherever you are, I hope that you hang the curtains. Wherever you are today, whatever job you're in that you're not planning on staying in, hang the curtains. Right? Like I worked a job, I had my own office, and I never decorated it because I was like, well, I probably won't be here that long. No, I was there over a year. So hang the curtains up with friendships, make friends in your space, in your city, in your office, get comfortable. Even if you're not planning on being there. In college, I was there for 3 years. I did graduate with my BFA, and I really wish I had invested more in the community and gotten to know the people in my major and the people in my dorm. And I did have some great friends in college, don't get me wrong, but just that, like, get comfortable, hang the curtains. Special delivery, cheers. First coffee in our new joint.
Okay, the river is sparkling.
It really is. We have a very exciting and unexpected update. Our fridge is broken. We just walked in and there was a puddle of water on the floor, and apparently our compressor might be broken. Alex got electrocuted, and now we're searching the internet for what to do. We love being a homeowner. It's official. We're gonna buy some stuff. Woo! We might have to get milkshakes. You guys, I'm finally about to get my own tea. So exciting. Okay, some quick updates for you. Alex thinks he fixed the refrigerator, so we're gonna head back over there and check on that in about an hour or so. And we went to Lowe's. We got 3 different paint colors. So we did Sherwin Williams paint, which, okay, this one is called China Doll, but it used to be called River's Edge. Really liking it. I think that looks good. We also got a little one of natural linen. You can see a little paint color there. And then a little one of creamy. And that's, like, you can see what that looks like there. I am very excited about these. I think they were like $5 a piece. So we're gonna paint this, do like little spot patches to see what we want. 15 bucks to try 3 different colors. Definitely worth it. And I really want to replace the hardware in the bathroom with a brushed brass color, which is different than brushed champagne gold. Don't ask me how, I just work here. So I got knobs, and this is heavy. It was the same price as the other ones, but it's freaking heavy. So I like that, it makes it feel very quality. So these are gonna be for the cabinets. Buying a fixer-upper is stressful because there's so much that needs to be done, but it's also exciting because like just getting to make all the decisions and stuff is really fun. Alex is gonna test the outlet. We were pretty sure that there was some kind of like a breaker shortage or something that screwed it up. So this is for him. That's it. It is painting time. I feel like the more I paint it, the more confused I am. So I'm actually really torn because I like this one a lot. I feel like the kind of like there's a little more like darker color that's more muted, and I feel like it helps to balance out the floors a lot, which is nice. And then this one, I like that it kind of keeps the warmth that we have going on the floor going. Like, I feel like it does complement the space. I'm kind of having a hard time. I'd be really curious to know what you think. So, I don't know. Creamy is horrid. See, there, I like the third one better.
Yeah, me too.
Alex brought us some sustenance. We're trying so hard to make a color. We're officially at the part where we are losing our minds. I haven't been crying. I'm just tired.
I'm testing carpets, which feels better on the feet.
And what's the consensus so far?
Both of them feel better on my feet than this other one. As you can see, we have gone through almost every shade of beige.
Do you want to walk us through all the colors? Give me the color analysis.
This is just garbage.
Garbage. It's called creamy.
This is natural lit. It was the front runner.
Yeah.
This is River's Edge. Sherwin Williams claims River's Edge is not this color, and that this is actually China Doll, despite their own swatch being River's Edge. This is Sand Dollar, a new competitor.
It's very dark.
Very dark, and we don't have a lot of natural light.
They all look the same but so different. Okay, right now we are trying to measure to make his desk fit in our entryway. It has been quite the weekend of crazy new adventures, getting settled, and clearly we have a lot ahead of us with cleaning this place up, moving, and the whole 9 yards. But I am so excited. Gratitude of moving, the excitement to be able to really put our fingerprints on this place and make it cozy and beautiful. And I am just so incredibly excited for that. I hope that you guys enjoyed this very chaotic vlog. I don't know what we're gonna end up doing about carpet. I don't know what we're gonna end up doing about wall color, but I do know that whatever it is, it's gonna be great. Not because we'll pick great colors, but because the experience of doing it together is gonna be great. And I am very excited to turn this big fat hot mess into our new home. Bye.